I'm doing an interview right now. You've got one male party in a black trench coat, one in a white shirt. Shotguns that are being fired towards a hill. They were launching grenades on top of the roof. That's where the
SWAT
explosion
teams
is.
In about the last 10 minutes, we understand that the shooters and still many students, unfortunately, are probably still inside the school. But this is certainly good news, Tony, to see so many young people be able to get to safety.
Oh, that was just, I tell you, up here at altitude, where we started to see a couple come out and then a couple more, and then just, it must have been 30 or 40 in a group, just all running as quick as they could. And the good news, this group looks like they have not been hurt, and that's certainly good news at this point in this very, very unfortunate drama that's playing out here at Columbine High School. This entire group appears to be in very, very good shape. They have not brought up any ambulances, and we'll move the camera back just right now. Just had a little bit of turbulence a moment ago. And what they're doing, okay, here's part of what's going on now. They're going to have to get these students to a safer place. So what they are using is police cars, apparently one at a time, and they are putting 4 or 5 students in each car at a time, and then they will take them from this area. Here comes another police car. So the shuttle to freedom is underway. The shuttle to safety here at Columbine High School. Now they'll bring out some more students and put them in the police car. There they go. They'll load 3 or 4 or 5 students they can in each police car, and then they'll bring them back out to where they have the triage area to make sure that they're okay and hopefully reunited with their parents in just a couple of minutes. Again, this is an area that is very, very safe. It's away from where all of the action is. I didn't know you could put that many people in a police car, Jim, but I'll bet you they're happy to get in that car.
And they don't care how packed in they are.
That's right. And we'll stay with this car and we'll let you see where they do go. But again, this is an area that is off, very, very safe. It's away from all of the activity. A lot of officers in between the students and where the action is. And you can see officers are still taking cover behind their vehicles, watching that area very, very closely. So the shuttle for freedom continues over in the southwest. This would be the northwest part of Columbine High School. You can see there's a couple of more police cars over there ready to move in and rescue these students, finally get them away from all that has gone on here.
Yes. We got shots fired at Columbine High School, 6201 South Pierce. We've got one down as far as I know right now. You guys can stage in the area until we find out what's going on. We don't know what's going on yet. Okay, all right? Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye. We need an ambulance and fire department to respond, and we need to have them staged before we get on scene.
We're over the west side of the high school right now, and you can see not 1, 2, but 3 different bomb squads are here, and the Boulder bomb squad is due on scene momentarily. Bombs, I think, are going to play more and more a part of the picture of what went on inside and around Columbine High School today. 3 different bomb squads. We know that apparently an exploded pipe bomb was brought out of the school a short time ago, and just a few minutes ago the FAA radioed Sky 9 and asked us to pass on to all of the other aircraft in the area to get away from the west side of the school. The west side of the school. And the reason for that is they thought that they had another bomb in a vehicle. And what they did is, and I want to emphasize that we did cooperate and, of course, passed on the information to all of the other helicopters and fixed-wing traffic in the area. But through technology, we are able to give you this picture from Sky 9. It's going to be a little jittery because of the winds here at altitude. But Jim and Kim and our viewers, if you'll notice, right at the center of the picture, follow that yellow car, a white car, and then the next car up. It's a dark-colored vehicle. You're looking at the back to the front. There's a white car at the front of it. You can see that the windows in the back have been blown out and the windows to the right have been blown out. Police did that on purpose to try and open the trunk of that vehicle. They thought that was the car that possibly contained a large explosive. You can see at the bottom of your picture just how far an officer has moved back. They have yet to give us the all clear on this west side of the parking lot. And again, we'd like to emphasize only through technology, the Sky 9 camera, are we able to bring you this close a picture because we are quite a distance away in the interest of safety. Whether or not they have found a device in this parking lot in a car, not known at this time. There might even be 2 devices that they are concerned about. This is still a very, very active crime scene, and pipe bombs or explosives are still very much a part of this very, very tragic
but when we
story.
have 2 ambulances at the southwest corner of the building, did you want them to respond to a specific area?
Yeah, we've got a shooting at Columbine. Suspects still on scene, shotguns, grenades.
We continue to hear stories about reports we're getting from ground sources.
At least 5 victims on the southwest side of the school.
In in and around the school. And what this has prompted us to do is fly an arc. We're about 3 miles, if you will, 3 miles from the school. It's going to be a temporary flight restriction that the FAA is going to issue momentarily. And the picture that you're seeing of Columbine High School right now, because we can get you this picture, it's not that we're in any way violating the FAA rule that is about to take place. It's the wonderful technology that we have on board Sky 9, and we're able to, with the power of this zoom lens that we have on board, to kind of give you a good picture of the entire scene itself. What is believed to be going on right now is that 4 different bomb squads are checking the south and the west parking lots of the school for reported explosives. One car, actually, they used a small explosive to try to get into the trunk of the car to see if there was indeed a reported pipe bomb inside that vehicle. We don't know at this altitude. We weren't able to see if, in fact, they did remove a device. But there is a great concern that there is maybe 1, 2, or more in the way of explosive devices still in cars in and around the parking lots here at Columbine High School. Reporting live from Sky 9, I'm Tony LaMonica, 9 News. Now back to the studio.
Tony, a few minutes ago, he had shown us some of the things that they had set up. Tony, talk about some of the bomb devices. It is quite high tech. They are prepared to deal with that kind of situation, aren't they?
They really are. I tell you, everything from the padding and the protective gear. You normally see this stuff in the Hollywood movies, but this very, very heavy protective gear, the eyewear, and all of the electronic devices that they can muster that technology has given us that law enforcement can use. This is a very, very serious situation. Not only do we have 4 local bomb squads, Boulder, Arapahoe County, Jefferson County, and Jefferson, Boulder, and we have ATF, the Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms. Their big van is here with all of their investigators that they're able to bring in. So all of the high-tech materials that they need, all of the instruments to handle this material, there are no less than 2 cylinders that they have that if they do find a device that they can put them into these cylinders and detonate these devices right here on scene. They're mostly of the pipe bomb variety. The last time we heard of a possible explosive device, they said it was in the south parking lot of the high school here, Columbine High School. And you can see we're coming up onto the front entrance, and down in the bottom of the picture you can see still all of the emergency equipment that is still on scene should it be needed. And again, it's still, of course, a very active crime scene inside of the building. We'll take the Sky 9 camera, and that again is the front entrance to the school. You can see that the cars that belong to the administrators and the students are still there. A lot of this drama is also being played out on the back side, the west side of Columbine High School. But all of the high-tech equipment, in fact, even an Army personnel carrier was brought in if they needed that to carry some people inside of the building where they needed the steel plate protection. But again, Jim and Kim, all of the equipment that you could imagine, high-tech, is here should it be needed, and some of it has already been used.
911. Yes, this is Sharon at Columbine High School. We have shots being fired.
Okay.
Students that have been hit. Cat, we've got shots being fired. Holy shit, they're hit.
Yeah, we've got the call, ma'am. We've got someone on the call here.
Thank
Do you know if anybody's injured?
Yes, we have.
How many injuries?
That I know of.
You have 1 down? Did you see any kind of suspect vehicle, or do you know anything further?
I have not seen anything. Everybody said hit the ground, and we did.
Okay.
They're still firing.
Okay.
Shots still being fired, Cat. Shots are still being
Over
fired.
here at the door of Leawood Elementary School, there's a list, lots of lists on the wall and the door here. You've got about 25 feet to go. In fact, if we can come up right over here, Bruce, if you can stand over here. Up there on the wall, you can see all the white papers that have been taped up and posted. Those are lists of names of students and where they are. So parents come here and they look on the wall there. They can see the name. Now, there's actually some of those students who have actually been accounted for, but they're at a house in the neighborhood. So we've got the library, we've got Leawood Elementary School, and there's also groups of students, maybe 15 or 20, at a couple of houses just in the neighborhood. That's where they ended up after the school was evacuated or after everyone left when the shootings and explosions went off.
So far they're outside. I know there's one kid that's been shot. And there's still shots going on.